Hey fans, me Aaron for a comics show. It's another week of great comics, and I have the new comics now. Yes, it's a DC heavy week, and I'm a DC fan. There's like 3 Justice League books this week, and I love them all. Matt Kent has like 4 books in my top picks. There's a lot of great Skybound stuff. Unity 2's out, and just a few Marvel. Marvel's kind of like holding back for their big all-new Marvel Now release with the beginning of the year. Like that first week is just crazy. But let's get into this. DC first. Justice League 3000, this is my favorite book of the week. It was so much fun. I love Giffen DeMatteis. I love Justice League International. I'm wearing my Justice League International shirt. It's a little bit bittersweet because of Kevin Maguire not involved in it like he was originally supposed to be, but Howard Porter is a Justice League artist, and he's good. I like him. He did a lot of that Grant Morrison stuff. He did that 1 Million stuff, and this book was fun. It's in the future. It's like, you know, Legion Superhero, Great Darkness, all that stuff, and the Legion isn't here. It's these guys, and it's Cadmus running everything, and Cadmus, you know, they clone stuff. They clone Superboy, they do all that stuff. And here there's these Wonder Twins, Terry and Terry, not Tornado Twins, not Don and Don, but they have cloned these characters, these 5, and they all have some problems with them. They're not really Justice League, but they are. They don't really have their memories. They have some memories. Their powers are screwed up. There's something wrong with the templates that they use to clone them. And Superman is a jerk. He remembers nothing about Smallville, nothing about, you know, the humble pie they eat in the Midwest, and he's just a total jerk. Batman does not have the motivation of his parents' death. He just is very, I don't know, like obsessive compulsive, and he and Superman hate each other. Green Lantern, Hal, doesn't have a ring, but he has a cloak, kind of looking Spectre-esque. And Barry Wally, I don't know. He has red hair, but they call him Barry, and he doesn't have his friction aura to protect him, so he wears this thing over his face, and one of them's just completely Amazonia. It's like the Glory comic. And the fun thing about this is the banter, all the back and forth. Yes, there's action, but the banter that is classic JLI is alive and well in here, well into the future. I love the costume designs. I'm really digging it, so give it a shot. It was a lot of fun. Moving on to Green Lantern Corps, this is Van Jensen and Vendetti's book. And you got John Stewart punching Hal in the face, which is well-deserved, and I liked it. And I like that John Stewart is the architect, and he's rebuilding the Corps. He's rebuilding it on Mogo, and it's a cool issue. I like where this is going. I'm really enjoying the whole Green Lantern mythos. And in the future, they say how the Green Lantern is the most hated organization in the whole universe, and, you know, that seems like it's coming from here. Moving on to Forever Evil, this is... a lot of good stuff, a lot of good stuff. Wow. I got Constantine. I love Constantine. I love all the Vertigo stuff, yes, I love that stuff, but I like him mucking about in the DC Universe, and I like that it's the Dark, and the Dark is heavily involved in Forever Evil. And I like this Blight thing. Yes, it's a lot of tie-ins, but, you know, sometimes I complain that these things should tie in because it's this big world-altering event, why aren't they tied in? And I want a shared universe's cohesiveness of the dark aspects of the universe, and they're all together. So if you're already getting these books, you're getting a huge payoff. If you weren't, maybe you want to try Pandora or Phantom Stranger for now. And Justice League Dark has been good, you know, for a long time. But I'm really enjoying this book. Forever Evil, Arkham War. You got Tomasi and you got the Batfleck, or, you know, no, it's not Ben Affleck as Batman. It's Bane as Batman. It's crazy. I'm sure you've seen this on the internet. I'm not spoiling anything. It's been all over the place. And Bane is, you know, he wants to break the bat or be the bat, you know? I mean, isn't that what every guy wants? And I'm enjoying the story. It's a little, you know, goofy fan service of like who would win, these Arkham villains or those Arkham villains or whatnot, but it's fun. I'm digging it. That's the type of chaos that would come out of the heroes being gone. And someone would have to replace Batman. And, you know, I know it's Owlman, but as far as Arkham, as far as Gotham, it's Bane. So that's cool. Moving on to the Justice Leagues. This issue, number 25, Jeff Johns is just on fire. The last issue, 24, was the origin of Ultraman, and that was ridiculous, the difference between his origin and our Clark's origin. And this one with... the origin of Owlman and Thomas Wayne Jr. and how the murder went down in the alley and their Nightwing and our Nightwing, and there's big ramifications with what's going on with Nightwing in this issue. It was great. I loved it. Jeff Johns, these last 2 issues, has been on fire. It was great. There's fire on the cover, too. Moving on, Justice League of America came out this week. It's Matt Kent, and it's, Star Spangled Kid, Stargirl. You got a lot of her backstory that we haven't gotten in the New 52. How does this work? What's her? She was always a legacy character, but there's no legacy in the New 52. So what's going on there? So we got some of that in little flashbacks or flashing to flashbacks that are actually in dude's mind because that's where they are. They're in some dude's mind. I don't know if it's been long enough that it's not really a spoiler, but I don't want to blatantly spoil where all the Justice League members are. But Stargirl is out of that prison and is getting her ass kicked royally, and I enjoyed it. And Matt Kent also did Suicide Squad, which is a budding romance between Commissioner Gordan Jr., or Jim Gordon Jr., and he wears a trench coat too, and also Harley Quinn. They're kind of a couple now. Maybe not. Batman, we have another 0 Year Dark City, and it gets the secret origin that everyone's been waiting for. It's the origin of Commissioner Gordon's trench coat. I'm serious. It's in here. It's a real origin of his trench coat. It happens. And I liked it. Other than that, I'm not going to spoil the issue. And Superman, Wonder Woman, again, I'm really digging this. I'm really liking it. It does happen before Trinity War, so that's where it happens in continuity. But I just, Zod. Zod's here. Zod. He's on the cover. It says Zod returns. So Zod. It was awesome. Moving on to the indie books, we have another Matt Kent book, Unity #2. Unity is Exo-Man of War. He's from the past, and he was taken off into space, and he got this armor, and now he's trying to take over the land that he did possess back in the old days. And it's kind of like, what if Conan got an Iron Man costume and the Avengers formed to kick his ass? And that's what Unity is in a nutshell. And I'm really digging it. I like that all these different powers and principalities, all these different conspiracies and these heads of secret rulers of the world are getting together to form their own kind of Justice League, kind of Avengers, to take out a hero that has his own book, that has his own moral stance and his own reason for being there. And it's just a superhero crossover, a superhero team done right, done well, that all these people with all these powers representing all these interests wouldn't just get along. The other indie books I picked out are all Skybound. It's all Robert Kirkman. I'm enjoying All Out War. This is everything coming to head with Negan, and a lot of stuff happened. There's a cool Harvey Dent-esque page in here, a 2-page spread. You'll know it when you see it, and I'm enjoying how this is panning out. I want that guy dead so bad. Dead Body Road. This is Justin Jordan that you know from his DC work. You know him from Luther Strode, and damn it, he picks good artists. He picks artists that are so perfect for his kinetic action style of story. I mean, Trad Moore just killed at Luther Strode, and this was awesome. It's bank robberies, car chases, ridiculous revenge, and this guy's woman gets killed, and he wants to not only kill who did it, but everyone that was involved in the bank robbery that resulted in her death. Everyone. And first issue was great. I liked it. And Manifest Destiny, second issue out. It's, apparently there was buffalo centaurs back in the day, and they had to be cleared out, and also like moss zombie men. And I'm digging Manifest Destiny. I like the title. I like, I just like stuff where it's the alt history stuff like that, and I know Kirkman likes that too, apparently. So it's a very well done book. Moving on to Marvel. Got Inhumanity: The Awakening. This is also Matt Kent, and it's basically the Infinity Hunt continuing. It's the same characters from that, the same Avengers Academy and the Jean Grey School kids together, dealing with kids that are now Inhumans from the bomb, and it was pretty cool, pretty fun. I'm enjoying this. What I really enjoyed this week was Bendis's book, The Inhumanity crossover with Uncanny X-Men. It starts with just a girls' night out. Just they want to go shopping, get some clothes. There's nice jokes that Kitty's clothes look like she's from the 1980s, when obviously she's not that old, but she did appear then. And Jean Grey's clothes look like they're from 1963, when in this continuity, there's no way she would be that old, taken from the past. But it was kind of funny. And what I really like is this whole thing with the Inhumans and how they are the new mutants, and how is that going to be? And, me and my friend Tony were joking around about that. We're doing a little comic strip about that. But yes, it's something where they can use the mutant type of theme with the Marvel movies with Inhumans if they wanted to, which they probably will. I'm not, trying to pretend like the whole Fox deal isn't real and all that, but it made it a lot more complicated for the comics, and I like it when things are complicated. There's this theme like, will the Inhumans be the new hated group? Will they be the new, thing that everyone hates? Like, people used to hate black people, and then they started hating gays, there's always someone on the bottom of the totem pole, and, how can you tell the difference? How can you tell the difference between a mutant and an Inhuman in this post-Infinity world? I don't know. So, like it or hate it, this is one of those books where it's getting into that. Like, it's not avoiding that. This is a mutant book with the Inhumans, and Bendis got to squeeze in a little character favorite of his into the mainstream 616, so you'll see that. Wolverine Unkillable, still not dead. Spoiler, he's still not dead. So if you're going to get this issue for investment purposes, he's still not dead. So, put in an order for number 13, because that's the issue. He's going to be dead. I mean, that's not a spoiler. I haven't read it. I'm just predicting. He's not dead in this issue, guys. Cataclysm Ultimates, I don't see how the Ultimate Universe is going to survive this based on everything that's happening with the Galactus of the Ultimate Universe consuming and turning everyone, and the Galactus from, I was going to say our universe, the Galactus from the main Marvel universe, which I don't live in. He is going to eat their world, obviously. That's what he does. So it's going to happen, guys. You know it's going to happen. And then Spider-Man was cool. There's a specific plot point that's like, there's no coming back from this plot point to continue business as usual if Galactus doesn't eat their world. So, is there a Mephisto in the Ultimate Universe? I don't know. They could have like one more Ultimatum Day or something. I don't know. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying it's better written than Ultimatum was, and it does feel like it's the destruction of the Ultimate Universe. It's that widescreen thing, and if it's the death of it, okay. I'm okay with it. They had a great run. I just want Miles in the 616 then. And big week of comics, a lot of crazy DC Forever Evil stuff, which I am digging. And if you are a big fan of Marvel, trust me, they're all new now. It's coming. An onslaught of that stuff. And I'm very excited for Black Widow. So, stay tuned for that. Thanks. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. And if you're local, this holiday week is ridiculous. Tuesday, we have trivia like always. You win your bar tab. Wednesday is a Holidays and Heroes art show. Thursday is a drink and draw holiday theme with a live model. Oh, man. Friday is headbanging, button mashing, heavy metal holiday show with like donating toys for tots and all that crazy stuff that headbangers love to do. And then Saturday is Tronic with DJ Roborob and Richie Branson. You might know him from, anime stuff and Adult Swim. He is a nerdcore rapper. He's awesome. From out of town. And it's all free. Everything I mentioned is freaking free. Bye-bye.